Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the While We Walk podcast, where I discuss my thoughts for the day. Today is April 15th. It's a Monday, 2024. It's 12:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And hello, summer. It's expected to be 75 degrees. Right now it's 70. And it is absolutely gorgeous today. No sign of clouds. It's all sunny, and I'm really looking forward to today. We were so due for this sun action, and so I'm actually wearing my shorts right now while I walk. And yeah, so yesterday I did over 20,000 steps, and it was kind of cloudy, so I just did the one session and then walked the rest indoors. But for the next 2 days, I'm definitely going to go outdoors twice in a row, because I got to take advantage of the sunlight. Because on Wednesday and Thursday, it's apparently going to rain. So, and it's going to go down to 50 degrees. So I got to take advantage of these 2 days, and that's what I will do. In terms of my trading, lost both times. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm adhering to my process of making sure I do not trade after 2 full stop losses, and that's what I did. So I am going to keep to that 8 to 10 hour eating time frame. So I broke my fast at around 10 a.m. and I broke it with the same meal that I'm going to have for the rest of this cut, which is a cup of oatmeal, a scoop of protein, a scoop of collagen, and a box of blueberries. And that's going to be my breakfast going forward for the foreseeable future. What else is there? But yeah, I mean, in terms of everything else, for lunch I'm going to have that same oatmeal pancakes. That's the plan. And for dinner, it's going to be the good old pork loin chops and beans. And those 3 are going to be my staples. And the way I'm going to, with the amount of activity I do, I'm not going to have to really adjust the calories. It's going to fall off with the amount of activity I do on a daily basis. So, past 3 days, I have been stalling at 186.5, but I know why. Yesterday, I had a lot of sodium, almost 7,000 milligrams. And generally, when I want to lose weight, I want to be under 3,000 milligrams. And I did that by purpose, because I want to spike my sodium levels to above 6,000, like during the weekends and during midweek. That's my plan of action. So like on Thursday, I might do it again, not too sure. But almost always, once or twice a week, most likely on the weekends, I'm going to up my sodium intake. Just so that my body understands that it needs, because I'm really active. And so, as a matter of fact, before I broke my fast, because I ended trading relatively early, I did almost close to 30 minutes to an hour of calisthenic work. It was basically, I'm trying to work on my front lever and my planche. And so the way I'm going to structure it, because I did a lot of planche work, I guess, yesterday, I was sore in my front shoulders, so I was really easy on the planche. So I plan on working on planche every other day. Yeah, that's the plan of action, every other day, and the front lever every other day. Depending on how sore I am, I may do front lever training every other day as well. So I'm going to see how long it takes me to get the front lever. It may take some time, but I'm willing to do it there. Yeah, that's the plan of action. Those 2 movements. I told you my goal is front lever, planche, straddle planche. I'm not even concerned about the full planche. That's going to take I may never be able to do that, but straddle planche is my ultimate goal. That's all I want to get to. I don't want to even think about because then if I could do the straddle planche, I could do the straddle push-ups. And so yeah, I'm gonna definitely work towards that. It may take 2 years, but I'm willing to dedicate the time to get it now that I have my mindset on that. But yeah, that's a plan of action. Keep to the same diet. Now that also I'm gonna drink at least a gallon of water a day, and I'm gonna track it. Yesterday had way over a gallon, and I may up it to 2. Like the week before I decide, we'll see. But I might up it to 2 gallons. 2 gallons is a little bit too much in retrospect, but 1 gallon definitely. So that's 16 glasses of water. Like I usually drink like 2 cups in 1 bottle in front of my desk, and I actually have a 2-cup water bottle in my backpack while I'm taking this walk. And so I'm going to be able to track the amount of water I drink on a daily basis. So there's that. Basically, the next 2 months is going to be an ultimate cutting phase. I mean, I'm going to be so cut like I've never been cut before. I'm already at 186.5. I'm 1 pound away from where I was 8 years ago, just to give you some perspective. I mean, I was here 2 years ago, but that was for fasting for like 11 days, which, that didn't count, because like a few days later I went up 15 pounds because I gained all the water back from I gained essentially all the water back into my muscles and body. So that wasn't really a real 185, if you know what I mean. So right now I'm actually a real 186.5 because I was this for 3 days and I'm maintaining it. Usually, I'm not sure if you recall in the previous episodes that I used to gain like 10-15 pounds over the weekend, every weekend, for the past year or two. And that's not happening this time around. I'm basically, no matter what, my mind is under 10% right now. Under 10%. That's like top of mind right now. And I may even need to go down to like 160, in the 160s to accomplish that. But I'm gonna basically do whatever it takes, because that was a goal I pretty much never achieved. Oh yeah, I was gonna say a statistic is it's more common to be a millionaire than it is to have a six-pack, apparently. So I guess I'm gonna do something that's the most uncommon, but it seems like it's common when you look at social media, but it's not really that common. But I want to have like, I mean, to be under 10%, that is. But being under 10% is not sustainable. I just want to say I got there, stay there for like a week or two, and then stay between 10 to 12 during the summertime, and then under 15 year round. So that is a plan of action. I'm going to do a lot of calisthenics work, a lot of the gymnastics and calisthenic works, works on the abs a lot. So my abs are going to be extremely strong during this cut here, and it's definitely going to protrude. As a matter of fact, every morning I see my abs now. It's not as defined as I want it to be, but I see my abs like easily now. So now I could guesstimate, if I want to be under 10%, I may need to go down to like 170 to make it look really good, 170 seems like the right spot. But if I want to get down under 10%, I may need to get down to like the 160s. Yeah, I may need to get down to the 160s. But yeah, we'll see, obviously. But May is going to be extremely active as well. Right now, I just need to continue on what I'm doing right now, which is the walking, and the calisthenics definitely has been picking up too. I do it twice a day now, calisthenics, but it's not to failure. I do not want to do it to failure, because I want to have the ability to do this every day. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, I think the front lever is definitely doable. Using the rings to basically start off with the progressions with my knees tucked to my chest, and then slowly extending my knees out. And there's definitely work that needs to be done with the front lever. But once I get that, I want to maintain that as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? I want to have the ability to maintain the front lever for a long, long time. And so, yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of training to get to that point. I know that the planche is gonna be a long, long time because my muscles. I'm gonna play it safe because a lot of people get injured training for the planche. I just want to have the ability to at least do planche push-ups on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? I want to have that ability. Planche push-ups apparently is a lot easier than obtaining the planche. So yeah, I want to have that ability. Maybe do warm up to do some planches and do planche push-ups on a daily basis, so that I have the strength to do that on a daily basis. But yeah, that's a plan of action in terms of my calisthenics. Well, what is this? I see a fly on my phone. I gotta kill that there. But yeah, I mean the weight loss is stalling. But today I plan on, you know, keeping my calories under 2,500, and we'll see at the end of the week where my weight is. It remains to be seen. I'm not going to do more than this month. I'm going to do no more than 2 hours per walk, but I'm not going to go over, I'd say, 30k steps, or be. I might do 25k, but I'm going to try to keep it around 30k at the most. At the most, yeah, that's what I plan on doing. So I could still keep myself in 1,000+ calorie deficit on a daily basis. Yeah, that's a plan of action. But like I said, main reason why I need to walk is for mental health and just to get some sunshine. I need the vitamin D naturally through the sun, and walking is the best way to do it. Even though Wednesday and Thursday is going to be raining, I'm going to take advantage of the next 2 days. But yeah, I'll stop this podcast once I arrive to the restroom. That's going to be the way to do it. So I'm going to just keep on talking on this mic until I go to the restroom, which I'm not too far away from right now. But yeah, I mean, this is I'm obviously eventually I may change the diet a little, but the next 2 months it's going to be the same. There's no reason to change it. I could see myself eating this for quite a bit of time, and yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. The only thing I might switch out, instead of the pork loins, I might start eating some steak, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do: steak, and add some potatoes to the diet. That's the only change I foresee myself making. But other than that, nothing else is gonna change. Chicken, once I run out of chicken, I'm gonna be done with the chicken, because I just got sick and tired of the chicken, you know. I'd rather get my sources from either pork or beef. Yeah, I'd rather get it from those sources, because beef in my opinion just tastes better, you know. Like there's really no flavor in chicken, and when I do flavor the chicken, what tends to happen is I end up adding too much sodium to my diet, because I want to flavor the lack of flavor in chicken. I have to put in ingredients that causes me to eat too much sodium. So yeah, I'm just gonna essentially eat like most likely pork loins are gonna be my mainstay, because it's the macros are pretty good with the pork loins. And beef, that's why I haven't been buying beef lately, because the macros aren't too good. But eventually I'm gonna definitely add it, because I could find a way to somehow fit into my diet. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna always have eggs on any daily basis. It's gonna be in the pancakes. It's gonna be the 3 eggs. What I may consider doing, if I can't cut any, if weight isn't losing with the activity and the calorie deficit, I doubt that. I never really tracked it. It's gotta just mathematically lower my weight, and I could do this basically for quite a bit of time, you know. So yeah, this is going to be the first major cut that I ever do in my life where it's being tracked. So I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to reach this goal. It's just you know, the only thing is just stick to the diet, and that's it. And then make sure you're in a deficit. Everything is laid out for you, so I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I got the calipers. I don't like the way the calipers are though, because I'm not exactly sure if it's accurate. So I'm just gonna use it as a guideline. But yeah, once it get under 10%, I'm gonna do a DEXA scan. What I intend on doing now is starting from April, I guess this Friday morning, I'm going to take a picture in the morning, because that's when I'm going to be at my lowest weight. And yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it in the morning, and I'm going to take it every Friday morning going forward. I'm just going to take the front picture. I may take the back and sides, but the front is really important. I want to make sure my abs stick out, and I just want to see the steady improvements. And so that's why, even though the goal is summertime look really sharp, I'm still throughout the summer gonna keep on cutting if I'm not at under 10%. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be at least 4 months, which is like so it's like May, June, July, August. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on cutting for the next 4 months and a half if I don't get to that goal. So yeah, that's the plan of action. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, in terms of the bulk is going to be pretty nice. I'm still going to maintain my fiber. I'm still going to maintain my protein. Those are the fiber, in my opinion. Fiber and protein are the 2 non-negotiables. If I had to order it, is number 1 protein, then fiber. Protein is definitely a non-negotiable, because I need to maintain my muscle. And if you eat the protein in foods, it's satiating. Although right now I'm getting close to 100 grams in protein powders. I want to change that to eventually all food sources instead of whey. I may just change it to like just one time I get 1 scoop of protein throughout the day. Well, that's what I want to change to. But right now, the way I'm doing it's relatively cheap. So, and I'm in like basically in a non-spending mode, because I need to make sure this trading thing works out. And once I'm pretty confident that everything is working smoothly, I'm going to start adding actual food, instead of the powders for my protein sources. And yeah, that's the plan of action. Yeah, so like the eggs were intentional, because I realized I needed some fats in my diet. I need to have some fats in my diet, and that's why I feel like steak is going to be a good addition, because steak has more fat than other pieces of meat. And so fat's going to be mainly for testosterone. I want to make sure my testosterone levels don't get too affected with the lack of fat in my diet. And so that's why I'm going to start incorporating that when I feel like my energy levels aren't there. I'm going to put more fat gradually. I'm going to stick to the fats where I'm at right now. Let me see my fat stats. So looking at the fat food, and And yesterday, for instance, or Saturday is a good example. No, Friday is a better example. Yeah, so like it's like 60 grams of fat usually. It looks like 60 grams of fat. I want to bump that up to. I want to bump it up to anywhere to 90 and lower the carbs, because my carbs right now are really above 300 right now. Like I'm eating so much carbs right now, and yeah, and it's mainly for the energy. I need the carbs for the energy for my workouts. I realize how important energy is. I know that because like I mentioned in the past, the keto diet, although it's good at like losing weight just in general, the weight you lose is mainly from water weight, because there's no glycogen in your muscles. And I personally notice that I'm more energetic if I have carbs in me. I notice it through my walks. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna make sure that I have carbs. But if I'm not losing weight at some point during this cut, I'm gonna cut it there. So yeah, that's the plan. And I'm almost actually done. I'm almost actually close to the restroom now. But like I said, I'm only gonna finish the circle and go straight to the store to buy the meat. So that's gonna be pretty much like almost 2 laps, like from here to the store. And so, yes. All right, now that I'm like close to the restroom, I'll end it here. Thank you so much for listening, and stay tuned for the next episode of While We Walk.